Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is a terrific Tuesday, and it is another episode of the Dr. Dina Marie Show on the Diva Logs. Yes, I am extremely excited too. I've been spending some time just meditating and going over some goals and purposes and possibilities and all of those great things that help us make the next steps to get to our next level on our journey. And this morning, I wanted just to come to you and talk to you a little bit about the concept of being broken. And what does that mean, being broken? Now, first and foremost, when I share with you the context of what it means, I want you to take that and understand truly and deeply and become aware of why we need to be broken sometimes in order to have a breakthrough. And there's beauty in your brokenness. Yes, there's beauty in your brokenness. That's where the revelation is found. That's where your deliverance is found. And that's where the core aspect of your testimony and that test from your testimony is discovered. I'm not saying that everybody has to go through something monumental for them to go to their next level, because each and every person is different. Each and every person has some trial or tribulation that's very personal for them that they must get over. So when I say there's beauty in your brokenness, it means as it applies to you. Let me give you an example. We go through life, and many of us are blessed beyond measure, but we don't acknowledge and fully accept and fully appreciate everything that has been brought into our lives, that we've been blessed with, that God has done for us. And we move through that day to day. Yes, we may go to church. Yes, we may give to the Salvation Army, people ringing the bell outside of Walmart. And yes, we drop a few change and pebbles, and we drop cans off at the food bank. But we don't usually come into our own about how truly blessed we are until something happens to us for us to be able to grow through the experience. Usually that opportunity comes when your finances are attacked. That is at the core. If you really want to see a person become more reverent and run to God, attack their finances. So in the context of being broken and having that beauty in your brokenness, what I mean is broken down to your core, broken down to your lowest common growth level, so that you can rise up stronger, for you to truly understand not only your power and your gifts and how much you can't do it alone, and truly to understand what your blessings are, truly to become connected to your calling, and to get busy about your action steps. Now, some of us have many valleys, and we're broken over and over again because we don't necessarily learn from our lessons the first time. And sometimes we don't listen to God the first time. And He says, if you do what I tell you to do, you will be blessed. But yet we think we know it all. We think that we have the answers. We get a snippet of the message and we run with it. And when we're running with it, we lost the message along the way. That it flew out the window. And it becomes more about us than about Him and the mission and your purpose. Our purpose here is to add value. To add value, not just to yourself, to other people. And when you get caught up in the me instead of the we, and you focus on the I instead of the us, that's when the bulk of your trials and tribulations begin to occur. Now, you can be extremely wealthy and still be broken. Look at people like Kanye West, who have money or the illusion thereof, and they're not happy. Their mental state becomes attacked. And he's not the only one. You can look at many of our Hollywood stars who on the other side appear to have everything going on. And yet, they're depressed. So, that beauty in your brokenness, and the context of being broken, means that it gives you an opportunity to go to God and say, I need you. I can't do this without you. I need you. I need you. I need your help. God will put people in your life and situations in your life to help you grow from your experience. It is not His will for you to stay and remain broken. You see, it's for you to become like a seed that gets watered and fertilized and then grows back stronger. There's beauty in your brokenness, because in the quiet times, that's when you find out who you really are, what you really stand for, and how powerful you are. When you begin to change your mindset, your outcomes will follow. When you truly realize that there is nothing impossible, nothing impossible, and all things are possible for you if you put your mind to it, if you open the door and the gates for yourself to be blessed, because you're not hoarding and you're not living and you're not operating in a spirit or a mindset of scarcity, and that you draw all the energy towards you in the law of abundance and prosperity. It doesn't mean that you're going to go buy a lottery ticket and you're going to win it, all the money tomorrow. That's not what I'm talking about. It means that you begin to put things in operation so that your steps begin to be ordered, and that you begin to become stronger, and you're building and you're walking in your purpose and you're passionate about that, and you start to see progress. So there's beauty in your brokenness, because that's when you finally begin to sit and be still and quiet and listen and receive. So you have to declutter your mind. You have to remove all the sludge. You have to make a core decision that you want to learn that you got it this time. You got it. And then you have to focus and fixate on the success and significance aspect of what your goals and passions and your calling is. So when I say there's beauty in your brokenness, it's because in that brokenness becomes experience becomes a growth mechanism, becomes an opportunity for you to break free from anything that held you in bondage and held you limited and trapped, to grow bigger and bolder and brighter than you could have ever imagined. And that is beautiful. So today, I want you to find at least 5 minutes to sit and be still and be quiet. No music, no iPod, no phone. Find a quiet space to meditate on your growth and your calling, and to really listen as to where you're supposed to grow to. Where are you growing to? And with that, I promise you, answers, doors, opportunities will begin to be unlocked for you, because there is beauty in your brokenness, because that's where the growth comes. And the amazing growth that comes from you challenging and changing and pushing towards your next level is going to add value, not only to yourself, but to others. So have an amazing, terrific Tuesday, and go out there and grow.